Good morning, everybody. Master Frank Galindo here at Concho Valley Martial Arts Center at Sunset Mall. I tried to do the live streaming earlier. I don't know if you were able to catch any of that or not. If you did, let me know that something came through. Or if you didn't, let me know if nothing came through. I checked my phone and, of course, the laptop, and I could not see any indication of any streaming going on at that point. So I'll look into that a little further, and hopefully we get some live streaming action going here before too long. I'll be working today with our breakfalls for white belt through green stripe level. Now, we've not really concentrated on these in a long time, but I do want you to be aware that eventually you will have to learn these breakfalls, because at the intermediate levels we start doing our takedowns. If you do not know your breakfalls, it's going to be almost impossible, definitely risky at best, to take a fall after being taken down safely. So we want to make sure that this is followed, so for your safety, for precaution, so that as we progress in the ranks, you can execute your takedowns and your breakfalls accordingly. So we'll start with our white belt level. At this level, I like to start with our students on the floor. So we are belly down, okay? And what I do here is I have our students put our fingers together, not apart, fingers together, and we form a V. We start in this position here, where the fingertips to elbows form a 45-degree angle, a V. Doesn't have to worry about the numbers. We form a V so that when we do our breakfall, this is the hand position that we will execute for each breakfall, for the front breakfall. There's 4 types of breakfalls: front, back, right side, and left side. I'm going to go over the front breakfall for now at this level. So front breakfall. Also, when we do this, we want to show a load, crossing the arms, and it matters not which hand is in front or behind, on top or on bottom. It matters not for this particular exercise. Patterns, it does matter as far as the loads go. So we want to push up off the floor as we cross the arms. Push and cross. As we uncross the arms, our hands will hit the floor flat, and the hands will hit slightly before the elbow. This is a little bit exaggerated here. So I don't want this to be this motion. Otherwise, we have a bent wrist, and that will increase your chance of wrist injury, which of course we want to avoid. So you're going to push up, cross, and uncross the arms. You'll see my fingers and hands were a little further apart this time than before. Not a problem. That's okay. When we do this, another thing to remember is to turn the head to one side or the other. Again, matters not if you turn to your right or turn to your left, just so that you turn your head to avoid smashing your nose on the floor should the impact eventually cause that motion. Okay, so up, cross, and uncross. Just like we do our loads and patterns, we start with a fist, closed, and open. Okay, from the side angle looks like this. All right, on the floor, hands 45 degrees flat to the elbows out, about a 45-degree angle, up and down. Turn the head to one side or the other. Turn the head, close, turn the head. Okay, so this is basically it at white belt level, starting from the belly position. This helps us work our muscle memory for crossing, loading, and unloading the hands, and getting the flat of the hand to hit slightly before the elbow does. This same surface area, but this is a same surface area overall, but this together makes for the example I use is a fork or a spoon. We want to use a spoon to eat soup with, not a fork. So it's same for swimmers. If we swim this way, we're not going to get the pull, the push, the propulsion of the swimming if we keep our fingers open. So fingers together. Don't cup the hands, hands are flat. Okay, so again, from belly position, okay, up, cross, and uncross. Turn the head one way or the other. This is at white belt level. We move on up to yellow stripe, and we do the same from a kneeling position. Hands in front of the body, and forward to one side, head, or to the other side, turning the head to one side or the other. Same position on the hands, let me move back just a bit, same position of the hands as we did at the white belt level. But now we're feeling a little impact as we fall forward. When we do this, I see a lot of our students that do this, down, and do this here. This is not a break fall. Okay, so we will not be doing this type of motion incorrect. The motion has to go forward, straight, forward, and down so that the body goes forward. Turn the head to one side or the other. It's amazing how much impact the arms will take to save the torso, save the innards, gizzards, etc. on the inside of the body. This is the crucial movement, the impact of the hands, again, the flat surface of the hands and the arms, taking the impact of the fall over taking the impact on your body, on your torso, on your belly. This can kind of knock the wind out of you. This will save you. Okay, so from a yellow stripe level, same position, knees, again, shoulder wide, fine. Cross and forward, we go. Turn the head to one side or the other. You may have noticed that my feet come up slightly. No big deal. That's okay, not a problem. From the side again, looks like so. Cross the arms forward. Turn the head to one side. Turn the head to one side or the other. This is at yellow stripe. We move on up to yellow belt, and we do the same thing, just different. Okay, I say that a lot. Same thing, just different. This one we start at, I'm sorry, I think I got these incorrect. The forward break fall from the belly is a yellow stripe. Anyway, regardless, I'll have to double check to make sure when we implement those. But it's the same technique whenever we start using it, from the belly or from the knees. The next one is, I believe this is the green stripe one. So this is from a standing position. When I first started learning this technique, we would do from a full standing position and just fall forward like timber, like a tree. Okay, so I will show that technique. We used to just fall forward. Oh, see how that happened? Bent the wrist, not good. So we've got to cross and uncross. So we do here and forward, better. Now, we did that, okay? That's the way I initially learned my forward break fall. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. Luckily, I had some judo training, which taught me the correct break fall that we use now. I say correct, the break fall that we use now. Some places may still teach the timber break fall. I call it the timber break fall, like a tree just falling over. Okay, but that adds undue stress to the belly. We don't want that. You can feel some impact at the belly when you do this. We don't want to do that. We want to minimize any impact on the body, on the torso. So the way we do this from our judo perspective is we start at a crouching position. Arms already crossed. Okay, well notice there's three major things to look at, and I called it the 3 V's. The 3 V's. The 3 V's. And I'll explain that here in just a few seconds. So we start from it's like a crouch position, arms across, and forward we go. Okay? So from the side, again, hand position is the same, 45-degree angle, or at least some angle. Fingertips do not overlap. Try not to overlap. That will happen occasionally, but make every effort not to. Again, turn the head to one side or the other when we do these break falls. Crouch, cross, turn your head to one side or the other. See, fingers overlap. Should not. Okay, from the side, I'm going to turn this direction now. From the side, same. Crouch, cross, and forward. Okay, now you'll notice that my Heineckes is up in the air. Okay, so there's the 3 V's. Body is upside down and an upside down V. Okay, upside down V. My arms, hands, from fingertips to elbows, form a V. Form a V. And I'm going to turn this way. Sorry, give you my best side here. And from the hips to the feet will be also, you'll notice also a V. There's our 3 V's. Okay, so we have upside down V, we have a V from fingertips to elbows, and we have a V from the hips, from the legs to the feet. From the hips to the feet. So those 3 V's are important to note that we need that position for the breakfall to be effective. Now, when we do this, I used to teach at the Goodfellow Air Force Base, and when we taught the breakfalls, a lot of our soldiers already knew a breakfall. Now, the difference is that their breakfall was this. Okay, hands were apart. Now, I don't like that because some of us do not have the upper body strength to hold our bodies up, okay, from this position. It's a whole different muscle group. You can try it this way to see. You'll notice an extra stress up on the shoulders. If you're not able to hold your body up, that is going to cause a little minor inconvenience. The reason that our soldiers do that is because they would carry their packs on their belly, okay, backpack, front pack, whatever it's called. So they have to bring the hands out. Of course, these guys train for that kind of stuff. They're strong enough to be able to execute that type of maneuver. We do not have that, okay? We do not have anything that we're carrying, no supplies, nothing, so we can do this. Takes a little bit less strength and less travel, okay? So for convenience and maybe not convenience, but for application purposes, military style and non-military. So we're going to do the non-military style. All right? So we do the front breakfall. This is a front breakfall. I'm going to stop here at this point. Put these the front breakfall video up, and I'll come back in a few seconds and continue with back breakfall. Back breakfall. Again, we'll go from white belt on up to the green stripe. The green stripe is the one that we just showed from standing position, crouching position, and across as we go. I hope I didn't forget anything as far as our breakfall training goes. I don't think I have, but if you have any questions, please send me a note, a little message on band, or text me. All right, thank you for being part of our group so far, and we will see you guys soon. I'll be back with back breakfall training. TaeKwon. Thank you. See you soon.